I don't know this, and I think for me it's a task after this match, because it's now Champions League, and I don't want to speak about this. Maybe we can speak about this on Saturday or after the match. For me, I said it also in the press conference after the match against Girona. It was nothing about the referee, but he decided to see it different, and this I have to accept. But I think it's like that.
Hansi Flick surprised everyone with honest statements about Marcus Rashford and Raphinha, and what Wayne Rooney said about Rashford is making headlines. In this video, you'll find out what the Barcelona coach revealed and why Rooney's criticism has become a global talking point. Wayne Rooney, a Manchester United legend, reacted to Marcus Rashford's comments about his struggles at Old Trafford. After the striker blamed the club's inconsistent environment for his dip in form, Rooney publicly disagreed during a BBC podcast.
I think the environment hasn't been right. I spoke about this a few weeks ago, but that's down to yourself. Like, if you're not playing well and you're not having a good game, or you get left out the team, then I think it's easy to blame the environment, and whether that's right or wrong and whatever. I think that becomes how you apply yourself, how you in games. We've seen it with Marcus, where we know we can do more, we know we can run more. That's nothing to do with the environment. So I think it's an easy one, and I might be wrong here, but I really like Marcus as a lad, as a person. But I think that's an easy one to throw at people.
Wayne Rooney's criticism centred on the idea that Marcus Rashford's struggles at Manchester United were not solely the result of his surroundings. According to the former United captain, Rashford must also take responsibility for his own performances on the pitch. Having shared the dressing room with Rashford during the forward's early rise at Old Trafford, Rooney knows his talent firsthand. While he praised Rashford's character, he made it clear that blaming the environment for inconsistency is an easy excuse, suggesting that effort and focus were just as important. For Barcelona, Rashford's arrival represents a fresh start, a chance to rediscover his best form and prove his worth at the highest level once again. Despite Rooney's criticism, the English forward has already shown glimpses of his potential in La Liga, and the Catalan club hopes he can finally find the consistency that eluded him in his final years at Manchester United. Wayne Rooney believes that Marcus Rashford hasn't done enough to take on a leadership role at Manchester United. However, the club's problems go far beyond the forward. They are structural. Amorim's team has struggled, and United continues to suffer from disorganised management with several departments in crisis. The good news is that Rashford is with us, and we hope to see him shine again in the Champions League. Barcelona returned to the Champions League this Tuesday at Montjuic against Olympiacos, looking to bounce back from their defeat to PSG. However, Hansi Flick spoke about Marcus Rashford and the versatility he brings, saying,
It's a good option. It's a good option for number 9, Marcus. But also he can play 11. So this is when we thought about him. It was exactly like this. He can play 11. He can play 9. So it's for us good to have him in our team. And of course the last weeks he improved a lot. He gave us really a lot of positive things. And he can play. Of course, he can play number 9.
Speaking about Rashford, Deco explained, "It became clear that we need Marcus Rashford because he gives us attacking options down the left, in behind, or even on the right, so that we're not entirely dependent on Lamine and Raphinha." Regarding Raphinha and his absence, Flick commented,
I said this before. I miss Raphinha because he was, for us, very important for last season. And when he's playing on this level, he is for us great. So yes, of course, I miss him.
When asked if he believes referees in Spain favour Real Madrid, Hansi Flick chose a more diplomatic tone.
Ese talante arbitral últimamente de los árbitros hacia el Barça y estando a una semana del Clásico.
So, what should I ask? What should I say? No, it's. I think I'm here. How many? 16 months like that. But you are longer here. You know it better than me. So it's I don't want to say something about that. No.
From his reaction, however, it was clear that after 16 months in Spain, the coach has already noticed a reality many have talked about for years. Real Madrid is, without a doubt, the club most favoured by refereeing decisions in La Liga. Even without saying it outright, Flick's facial expression, smile and tone made his discomfort clear with the recurring pattern of calls that tend to benefit the Madrid side. He already understands how certain dynamics of Spanish football work, and by the look of it, he's not surprised at all. He knows there's a growing perception that the club from Madrid benefits the most from controversial decisions in La Liga, especially at key moments. I've been calmer lately, but I've also been sent off before. It depends on a lot of things, whether you get sent off or not, what you say it, how the referee interprets it. I'm convinced he won't be sent off tomorrow, said Olympiacos manager José Luis Mendilibar. In an interview with Win-Win, Santi Cazorla, captain of Real Oviedo and a La Liga legend, revealed details of a conversation he had with Pedri. The former Arsenal and Villarreal player said the meeting took place last month during the match between Oviedo and Barcelona, highlighting the mutual admiration between the two midfielders. I spoke with Pedri about football and told him he's the best midfielder right now and that he should keep making us enjoy his football for a long time. He's also a phenomenal person. The Olympiacos coach also spoke about Pedri. Barcelona have many other great players. The other day, Araujo came on and scored the goal. You have to be perfect to beat them. Pedri is so good that you culés almost forget about Xavi and Iniesta. He's the one who controls best, who makes the best passes, everything. If Pedri doesn't get the ball, Frenkie does. If Pedri doesn't, Rashford takes it. They're all excellent players. Mendilibar went on to talk about Lamine Yamal, praising the young Barcelona winger for his maturity. He's just a kid, he's been competing at the top level for 2 years. What the other player, Leo, did is almost impossible to repeat, but this one makes a difference. If Lamine isn't in good form, Barca won't be either. We'll try to defend him well, he said. Deco spoke about Yamal's renewal. We renewed with Lamine Yamal, and this is a step worth celebrating, not only because he's a great player, but because he can become one of football's global icons in the future, he said. I've known Lamine since we were kids, and he's the best player in the world. Everyone's going to talk about him, and everyone's going to try to attack him. He needs to stay calm. He's mature in that sense, and we try to help him because he's very important. If he's doing well, the team will be too, said Fermín.
A mí me gustaría preguntarle por Rooney Bargi.
Yeah, we also think about this. At the end, it's also about when he's on the bench or when he starts. So we also think about the starting 11, but also who finished the game. And this is always how we discuss it and which is the best options to get a balance about that. And this is not, at the moment, it's not easy to think about this.